this at the club.
Sir agent on Sunday. But you not get free money.
A free money?
Give me your meter number.
Oh,
You dey pay me money back.
what about me? 00.
Don't let lights out affect your work. Use AfriMoney to buy top up for your Edson meter. Dial *161 *2 *2 *1 hash now and top up your Edson meter anytime, any day.
Mommy, the lights not clear. A free money na magic, mommy. The mommy you tough, mommy you kind on there.
Mama, make look.
AfriMoney, quick and easy.
Tell you all book for study. Wetin do you in book?
Me na chief examiner now.
But they left me.
Now we the macro commercial bank then customer performance behavior now.
I don't understand. How?
Gokel Commercial Bank don't introduce electronic questionnaire for make we as customer go assess them performance and make suggestion.
I see where people then they feel am we are going to the bank the other day. Not to that local bank customer feedback questionnaire you dey talk.
Yes. Alekam is simple and I can complete at any side once I get the QR code.
Like how?
Just go na any local commercial bank branch, scan the QR code, click the link, complete the questionnaire, and submit them direct to the MD. Yes.
Fumble them. Epirokel Commercial Bank for improve and serve in customer there with experience.
Na Gokel Commercial Bank, customer satisfaction. Nanka number 1.
Rokel Commercial Bank.
The bank of choice.
Hello and welcome again to the Brunch Show on Radio Fry 97.1. And this is a beautiful morning and Monday, another week for you to work hard and smart.
Yeah.
And to start, the week. And I want to make you start the week with that energy, with that positivity. And we they are so alive. And as we say, we'll miss Suna during the week, and we just wish we'll be there for Talk to Una. But then we still get the Facebook page. We say all the way to Don't Talk, but from Monday to Friday day. So if you back miss week, you can just go through the Facebook page, listen to it we don't say, and catch up with few things, and just a reminder of what life is, of waiting salon day about, because this month is all about Sierra Leone. Exactly. We say in everything, as the Bible says, in everything give thanks. And one appreciates the fact that we are here peacefully. Other people in our country where some things what happen, sickness, the disease, but we are here living, working freely. So that's something to be grateful for. And as we say, we there again. And me, your name is May, and I get with me.
I'm here, Leora.
You're beautiful, Leora. And today we're going to talk about something very important. But we want, as we always do you big, not come on here, you get you. Not come on your phone, not tune off, not make no notification pull you inside you day or any reels pull you inside you day. Because we to talk about today very important. But before we go further, we can look for take a quick quote. And today we take a quote inside Creole. Inside English. Look, I got to get the Creole version.
Okay.
Now me they get the English version. I am the Pumui. Okay. I'm the Pumui here. And we get to verse for today, and we go straight right into our topic. So over to you.
So the quotes for today, please na be a me the Creole na small. So it say, leader na person we sabi the road, go the way and show the road.
And from John C. Maxwell, it say a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I know say when I understand I'm better inside the Creole. I like you Creole. So
but say like I still learn how to read
inside Creole.
So yeah.
But it was so beautiful.
It was nice. Thank you.
It looks like a lullaby.
And the verse of the day.
And the verse of the day is coming from Proverbs 16:12. And it says, "It is an abomination to kings to do evil, for the throne is established by righteousness."
Exactly.
It is a very bad thing for kings to do evil. So we topic for today, we are taking it way back and bringing it way front or into the future and the very present.
Exactly.
About traditional leadership in Sierra Leone. As I said, way back from pre-colonial times, how people and we they lead, and waiting at the slight difference to today's leadership. Remember, we are not talking about anything political. We're just taking leadership as in when it comes to every point of leadership, government, offices, managerial, any leadership in the country or even in your home. So we want to see how we get to talk about those, how people they lead before pre-colonial times. And remember, when they talk about the white people, they talk about we own traditional leaders pre-colonial times and leadership now. So now self we still get chiefs na different side and once is it the same or it different? And remember the phone lines get to be open like very quickly. So what make you phone they around maybe around the phone where they listen from Kenema Bo, or they then chiefdom, so they then district them as well, where they yagi we what make you tell me like what's not the difference? You see difference from you leadership now you community, or you feel like not the same, or even before like maybe we don't date the time where people and we like you had an experience, so they don't explain you your story of what was happening then, and like now you see like difference there, and what you be like about traditional leadership compared to now, or what you like now compared to tradition. So we want to go right into the topic, and Laura gets like vivid knowledge about traditional. But I don't think I got to tell you based on words where they can explain.
Exactly. You want put me on the spotlight. Say at the land. We all the land. And today, like, my co-host said we want to talk about traditional leadership here in Sierra Leone. So we've main focus Nasalo. We don't talk about any other side Nasalo.
That's all.
And say before pre-colonial days, we had chiefs, and we had elders and all. We don't be president, vice president, and how they call ourselves cabinet, and everything. And so now chief and elders will be there. And basically, how it was before, then they make not just like now, but just that. In this modern day, saying that it don't modernize. So like then they make decisions, of course, when it comes to say we forefathers then back then we get problem. We get problem. Also they make So they needed people that would be there to make decisions, also settle disputes between family members and all of that. And not so like now where people have now like private lands. This person I go say, oh, na me land this, he buy this land and stuff like that. But then before,
communally owned,
the chiefs, them and the elder, most especially like the paramount chief, and then they in charge of the land them. So say person no go can get land, or person no go build oaths and stuff without their knowledge. And then then get forgive like the go ahead. And it was pretty much exciting because and not to like say now maybe in most cases it's not like you have to inherit the position in most cases, because in some cases then you descendants that you
like family property
property you go inherit that title. But in most cases it's based on who you are as a person. Some people they're like where they're born there. They are naturally leaders. Wherever they go.
Carry the charisma.
You have the traits too.
Me, guys.
Thinking about it. So like based on who you are as a person, and if they see you agile, you go about this, you want to make things right because you set things in place, and then they may get, of course, they may get chiefs, then may get elders, then may get spiritual leaders, then then priests and whatever. If they have like a deity, right, then get all the leaders there in place. So they know they make any decision without the leaders or the elders coming together. And like person, they just grab no more and make decision.
Yeah, true.
And if you notice from then and now, you could not say the decisions that they made, how they ran things before, is based on the interests of everyone in that community or everyone in that land. Not to just, anyways, we will come to that part.
Yeah.
But if we want like way between then and now, I feel like it was a bit, not a bit, it was better back then, because then gets everybody at heart.
Okay.
The whole community, man or woman or this or that, or so they make decisions based on everyone's own interest.
Yeah.
How much all man get for benefit. They just don't just make it. And before it was not about power. It was not about power. It was not about fame. It was not about what you get. Also, before, like, now make we say pre-colonial.
Yeah.
So before we got
people,
exposed to certain things that made us kind of greedy and selfish. But like pre-colonial days, it was not about power. It was not about power. It was not about wealth. It was not about what you can gain and stuff. You are there. It's just like, you don't put it upon yourself, say,
Like
them people there, I will carry them on my back.
It was like a heavy load, but you take it you're so deliberate about it and intentional, and it's not about yourself.
Exactly.
Because remember that time in the people are not with Boku, that's one. And you remember say they lead people and Boku thing not day 8. So like there were few resources, or how even for use the resources we already available. So like when you start something, when you start a business and or an organization, and the few people are there around, you take it like a responsibility for make it work, and for make people and survive, or for make people and find water, find food, all that. So like you get more attached to the people than now where the people and so they're far off and everybody survive on their own. Just the only two way people, I feel like the only two way chiefs then most where people leaders already live for now right now for settle disputes. Well, mostly. But when it comes to really taking what's in the community need at heart, I don't feel like it's that's paramount. Like I be there before when I'm not the most prevalent thing for me. Then make sure say the community always they need protection.
Yeah,
because remember saying people then man they fight for a place, man they fight for
even when they go to war. The people then when they in charge, the chiefs then and then they go forefront.
Yeah,
now then
they protect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, how can you send a leader to go forefront? Not for go forefront, because go for there for protect the other one. You need for there for protect the other people. You need for there for continue for in the smaller minority people don't go forward. Like, what about the other? Who that go there in charge? So
I know, right?
I'm thinking as they are thinking right now.
And like there was something that you said to wherein, those chiefs then pre-colonial days, that it gave them the opportunity to bond.
Yeah.
So like in every district or community, then get their own leader.
Yeah.
And now compared to now, then we just have like one supreme leader, which is the president. He cannot be everywhere at the same time. And it's really essential for like the people that we govern, for you to bond with them.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't office safe, your workplace and all. Boundaries, you have to set boundaries and all of that. But then you should have like that cordial relationship with the people that you're working with.
Yeah.
But right now, the president's he don't know me.
Yeah.
He don't know you, right? There are some people that of course know, and he cannot be everywhere at the same time. So it's very difficult, because some people that, if you watch and see, some people then go say, oh yeah, the president, or this person easy for talk to.
Yeah,
or some people then go say, this is not easy for talk to.
Yeah,
one day I'm
because
not
not used to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that is a disadvantage.
Yeah, when it comes to now.
Yeah, when it comes to
leadership,
now,
yeah.
because first thing now, almost are the chief, they go around
It's
the
like people
community.
host then, no people you go see
When they
yourself-
call me, no more they know.
You know, say
you
you know the trouble. Most like now, say, where you gonna start certain chiefdoms just because it's smaller. Where you call certain people a name, they don't say this at trouble because the place small and they know maybe don't can report you to you know say down the back Laura how many people they can report you, you know say they know say people and they know some chiefs they even be like you papa you generation because then get this kind easy access and bond and maybe since a small community you pass here you see this person you pass here you see this person because I remember one make I get a vivid example of this because I remember I be the work Kailan. I worked Kailan for 6 months just after I done university. So I just want to come off Freetown. I just want to get fresh air.
So you went to the province?
So I went to the provinces. And you go say, possibly go say Kailan at tongue. Yes, but I'll go the village then Kailan. Like they get different way they pay transport for go. So as we they talk about Kailan, if you didn't have Kailan, we open the phone lines right now. We open the phone lines. Me, I want people in the provinces for really call today.
Yeah.
If you not get WhatsApp, safe, just call quick and share your points. It's like 1 minute, for me to top up, no, the Uber can manage it up. But if you get WhatsApp, or you get post within here, you will get WhatsApp that you want call. Go beg that post, may take in phone. Call 088-971-971. We get signing back in a free tongue yourself. We still get chief there. We get maybe then Waterloo, then they get chiefs. So you can go there if you did it. I don't say you can go there. If you did it, call 088-971-971. We really want to know like how leadership they go on at your area, how they relate to the people around, and what's the difference between that leadership day or the leadership we been before to now, or tell me you like how they go, you want me to improve on them, you because I feel like if the people then get access, maybe even most say councillors, we get councillors when they need for get direct access to the people. If you get councillor, how you councillor they relate to you, now your community, now they able to talk to them, now able to tell them need them because if they get access to them, they know exactly what this community need and have a put front then when need them for reach now the higher cadre of decision making. So as I be they say, what be they Kaila? We get villages, where be they go? I don't forget Boko of the village. I don't forget Boko, but I go like Boko village there because I been in for work na them village there. Early morning they go na them village there. Check Brema na they safe. Yeah, but I don't forget the village there every day. So when they go na them village there, they see now the chiefs them first to they go meet. Why they go meet the chief there? Maybe I can go to the village because I get for register people and get for the day from morning they cook for me. Other person back near the house cook out food for me. Me I ain't afraid for eat a person. Also God say I go eat. You like the poison, I like you get deadly poison and me. So I they eat.
Oh, I love the
I ain't afraid for it. I they eat. And the people are so nice. They can ask me back, you okay? Or I start register people, you okay? You need something, you need this, I need what I need. They were taking good care of me. I been the chief, like our rest. They go give you bed for me, you rest. Like that's so nice. If not that kind of leadership, then if not that they exist before.
Right.
I know say people are still enjoying it, but I think that's a snippet or an example of what was existing before. And where you gonna any village or town, you have to meet the chief first. Because I remember if we go Moyamba, we go meet the chief first. And the chief be so nice. Go pay home and say, we don't count on a tongue on a so thing we want to do. And what's the chief don't agree? And that's also what I like. What's the chief don't agree? All man. They respect the chief in decision. If the chief say, go call that person, it's a few seconds, the person they can. And it is so, if the chief don't accept no more, say, maybe this thinker working at this village, or man, the all that thing they would do. And the difference is between then and now. Because now, any law they make, people are still they disobey their law. But we go then. Elect the chief now they foresee you. If any person see you, they do anything then they hold you responsible because not to the chief no more get it. I think that's also something. Not to the chief no more. Elect the chief now make decision, but not to no more gets the tongue. I say the community now they all you and any decision the chief make. Now they all for implement them. That's another issue where they make law at this country. They take and say not to your business. Or not to you for implementer. Would that make her? May friend people for put her in place. If don't say not put dot in her street, this country nobody not there for no unity or something. Nobody not there for put You go see person they you know go to say commodity. You go say not therefore don't put this country, then they put supervision business in place, then they put her in check. Now no money they make. Who that way you? Now you now one year.
Exactly.
You know year for watch. So I feel like that's what I actually loved. Because me, I left my village. I always proud of my village life.
This village, come on.
Jalamo Konde. Well, I grew there for like almost half of my life. I always say talker. Like I'm so proud for me this cute village guy.
Yeah, right. Anyways, that's beautiful. So back to the topic, like what we say, because you didn't know say in those days the kind of respect that they had for their chiefs, like is so high. Then they respect them to the uttermost, like to the brim. You know,
what is in a final?
You know, they're like disrespect or you disregard.
Even in their absence.
Because like when you they come first, even as a stranger, you come, you pay homage. And sometimes, even before you enter, there's a way you have to dress. There's a way you have to present yourself. That you're coming to the king's palace or you're coming to the chief's place. So you give a comport yourself. We know they. And when they call you, you have to come, no matter what you are doing. You know, they say, hey, this is not because of this, so I cannot come. This, but then, like, what may say? We don't they put Lord and they don't do this, don't do that. They don't put some big one. No, you in it here. Like maybe if I talk to you in it, people they don't understand.
They're not going to understand.
The
way they can put.
No peace here. I don't read. That is one.
Some man it's not.
Fine one. No peace here. It didn't now. So many was it, but una. Demand
then they come on here the place after now they side the guy so that they do it.
Sometimes maybe you get you picking, you know, you picking 1p and all of that. But also I don't see much of like public toilets.
Okay.
Right around. Even though you can just go na person else that I know one day like go like maybe a press, then I go na person else. They say, hey, no, can I not? Like it has never happened to me. And we have like good people around. You say, do you a big press? Then go tell you say, okay, you do one yeah. But you go pee outside. Sometimes when you go now, some sat inside. So you can't. The place is not even conducive. It doesn't smell well because they don't put law say not do this. Then later on like, hey, Papa government, not to wait dirty now. You go now, some people then area. In those days, it not they happen. Where chief don't say let everybody or let's say. Today, all man the day inside.
Oh man.
You dare not come out.
Yeah.
You dare not even ask. And at the end of the day, you know when the community, where the masses knows like gather thinking they say, this now for we own good.
Yeah.
They sit down. But now, people are so lawless. They're so lawless with crime rate today. Una de thief. Una de I don't know. It's so much. Let me work in the dinner normally.
You grip people.
They
grip you back.
Why they go na normally?
There was a time if I grip you back, you grip you here. Because if you don't take them, then you go with you even. So remember, the phone lines are still open on 088-971-971. And go on our Facebook. If you're not possible with the shame, you not even call your name. You can just go straight to the point. Like what you loved about Trade leadership and compared to now. And not about leadership anymore, about the people and back obeying the laws or regarding laws. And also the phone lines 088-971-971. You can go on Facebook also, give a comment and tell me what you like. One thing, just one thing what you love about traditional leadership, and tell me also one thing we love about this leadership, current leadership.
Right.
Any side way, any community way, and when you talk about dirty, make I remember say even now if you go now villages, like the place is clean, like the place is really clean, and even when they can get a luma, they clean after. So if you see all that, as I said, it's not an individual responsibility. It's not the leadership and responsibility. Oh man, they take like this now my place and I for make and clean.
Of course,
my picking and they go, my family and they, now yeah we did. The place is so small. So why we for still continue for make the place not comfortable or convenient for we safe? So if we take and say this place now yeah we did, this country now yeah we did, it's small. If we say Salon big compared to Nigeria, they say we in one state. So think about that, and we still not able to manage this small side we got give we.
And also another thing back where I just want to go on nights to like, the pre-colonial days, of course we didn't get in chiefs them and the elders and everything. Then we get like, societies and all of that. But we know they dive into one. But what I want to bring is before, say like then societies and they, you go through some rituals, you go through some things and they prepare you. You see in village life, you see say you can hear this like phrase and say, if you be there at the village by now you don't born 5 picking there, by now you don't born, because even though to an extent maybe it's a disadvantage because sometimes they are young and everything, but that was it's primitive life. That's that. But then the thing is,
they're prepared.
In that setting, you get prepared. You get prepared because there's a good part, there's a good and bad part. But in this modern day, you see, say people then around, they don't want work. So even before, when you see all your competent, they go married. You dey buck up yourself because where you dey go present you and you wife to be, or you and your husband to be, or so where the family they go present themselves, say now this, and that was it before you get married. Also you go to then chief them back and seek consent. And let them approve of the wedding because they had the priest and stuff that will officiate the wedding and everything. So like if you see other company there are men enough. You see young people, then they go get farms, they have huts on their own. That was an achievement. Then get like not so big house, it was a hut or maybe mud house or something like that. But then that was an achievement. That is something you've worked for. You work hard to take care of your family, and that was something that was implemented before. Because the chief, they make sure say, man, they're not lazy. When you see the chief himself, elders and all, people that you don't they meet say, boy picking and girl picking, we for work hard. But now it's different. It's so different. People are just laggard. You don't follow law. You don't follow order. You just they no more. They pass. We see they do nothing. You just
people don't really. They really don't care. And please do not just want to talk. The phone lines open 088971971. And as I say, you can call without telling us your name. You can call WhatsApp, you can call normal call, or go on the Facebook and leave a comment, share, like, go and like. Someone you can comment, but you forget to go like. So like so that you go get notification of anything will come online. And I will talk about taking the way you talk about being prepared. If you take me, I'm still holding on to the fact that traditional leadership is still taking place, even though now deep in the provinces, some man still hold that tradition. So if you take person day, a man of a certain age, I'm not talking about old people, I'm talking about people that make 22-year-old guy. They take a 22-year-old guy in a free tongue. The sense of responsibility is different. It's different, Then people, if you talk to them, they actually show you that they talk about home, how to take care of home, they talk about responsibility, even though they're not getting enough. They talk about how for work, how for cater for their family. Take a 22-year-old guy now, we still think say, in mama and papa, that they for still take care of her. You not even sabi how for go na market or go na tongue or how for buy things for himself. I'm telling you. And they talk about this post for start a home in the next 4 years or 5 years. He is not still prepared. So if we go for left with tradition or culture, we still need for pass on. I'm talking about families we still need for, because most of the families then come on upline or they're already, the parents them. But they're afraid for pass on that, so they're picking them. And they create Gen Z. Me, I prefer me woman be Gen Z, but a man, he never get Gen Z mentality.
Even if you didn't at the age. Match don't pass.
But I'm talking even if you didn't at the age or the era, like because Gen Z they talk about age gaps.
Right.
But the mentality, say Gen Z get a mentality, but please, I'm just saying, because if we talk about man and when they're in their 30s, still we got man in their 28, 30s. We still not know how to take care of a home or how to be a leader. Because if we talk about leadership, not so about normal powermanship, but a leader in a home. Because even then, fathers, because they become when it comes to families, they live Like could they get Baku different families under one leadership, one head. You just get this one head of the family when I get for go party meeting there, get for take care of the home, get for make sure say everything when the
And
palm
they
and
have
chief talk.
elders too within the home.
Within the home.
They get elders.
So you get you get great grandpa there where they we get for transmit every culture to the picking them. We get for make sure say they supervise the home, everything where every boy picking for do, every girl picking for do. You know, there is still where they pass down. But now nothing. Parents just sit down and say more just na civilization now, na modernization. The picking any for pamper them picking even pamper sons. But I feel like they for teach sons for be very strong and leaders in the home. And if we talk about leadership, we don't need to forget about leaders in the home as well.
But yeah, and that too is very, very important. And another point is when we talk about traditional leadership, like within you say, not so just about chiefs and stuff. Traditional leadership, so it could be at your workplace, it could be in the farm. Because they lead them people there, like in the right way, in the right path. And you just see say like even with fathers that are leaders in their homes, they know say like they carry all the burden of the family on their shoulders. Yes, because waiting in get for do, you need to make it picking and do one. Waiting in get for do, you need to make the ref do one. That was it. They carry everything. So the thing is, when you carry the burden on your shoulder and when you talk because they know say you're responsible enough. When they talk about responsibility, not to you forget mutuka, you forget all the money in the world. Yeah. Being responsible is not being rich. That's not what it means. When you are responsible, aside money, can you uphold your family? Can you uphold maybe a clan of people? Yeah. Can you uphold them? Can you shape them into the right way? That is what we are talking about. Like traditional leadership. And to me, I think I prefer then to now. Because now, imagine you get your picking.
Nobody no care.
Okay, you don't send and go school. After that, they go fend for you. What do you want to let the picking do? Yeah. Like, I don't know. Breakfast, you want to let the picking go make time. And I know you want to teach your children, but when in the line of teaching them,
you should lead by example.
Right? Lead by example, right? Coach them. When they say teach, they don't say left then go fend for yourself.
Show they have if you say, you sit down. Yeah.
Go fend for yourself. Even if I want to sell drugs, now you say like go fend for myself. So if I cannot do it in a legitimate way, my papa say like go fend for myself by hook or by crook.
Hey, mama, so because their parents where they left them girl picking them for go fend for themselves, and now then they sit down now maybe picking them go fend carry it on our house, and that's not what they do before. Exactly. Now, anybody, any girl pick where they come on our house now, my do to they go. Once you come on our house, you are prepared. In fact, they prepare you to a point where that it even go extra means for teach you waiting for doing at home. Waiting for how to take care of your home, how to take care of your man, you picking them, how to take care of how to cook. Like it was so structured. And that's leadership. It was so structured. And as you commodity, as you don't learn all landing, I don't say this is not ready for married. And married also you go. And we still say because then since they go now married was very early, they still say they continue the generation and they don't think and say at this point so thing for happen if I teach people how to cook. It was already happening as structure. It was now so they go. But now there is no structure. Oh man, funny, survive. Like parents not get time, we cannot get time. All man
24
busy.
hours is not even enough.
All man busy. So there's not even time for me put you picking down and teach them about emotional maturity, physical growth, what's happening to them, how to deal with certain things happening to them. Because as I say, as we talk about leadership, we need to talk about leadership in the home. Because those leaders from home, they go sit on a big place and the government or even the country. Because if person don't know exactly how to uphold the home or how to carry responsibility, or how to be accountable. It just they go no more now go so they not even get an idea of what to do and how to lead people. But now they teach person how to lead people in the home.
Right.
As a father, as a mother, by you being an example. And then people are now they translate all these things to different cadres of society or different places of society. And even transmit them back to them picking them.
Right.
So now if we talk about even though we don't go back, we'll gladly how Trade be there. But once we want count and back, like things they will learn from traditional leadership or traditional leadership, then
Leadership.
pre-colonial times. So now, what you go uphold? What can we keep alive?
What can we keep alive?
What you go still hold on to? What you go transfer to Pikinem? What you go transfer to generations coming? Because the generation they can, I don't know if you're glad you found, then they how things they go. But if we left and you feel like they go handle 20 years from now, you go one day in this country, and or 50 years from now, you go and still in this country. When are then people are now where will not give, so bad training that they get for day in leadership. You go one day on that leadership day.
All salon.
You go on that leadership day. Where all man don't know what the girl will say. Hey, waiting now, waiting that happen now. Hey, waiting, hey salon. You just don't know more. Hey salon. All
That's
time
the most popular phrase.
Now you go on in like a leadership day under them people and they will go. So man, I go for dinner Ministry of Education. Now I go for dinner Transportation. Now I go for dinner Free Town City Council. First we go for take care of keep the city clean. In the past guy now the trade dirty. That person I go for they in charge of that day. So you go and be part of that kind of leadership day. If not, then what would they do about it? What are we doing about it? We still the student and not the train people and waiting for do. Say not to me business, not to me now government, not to me. In fact, I just want to come out this country, I come out and I go for car again. Then I didn't know 80% of people are aid there. So if you not get chance for go, why you not gonna make now this place now?
Exactly. Like, let's be the change.
Exactly.
Let's just.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and who side you call from, please?
In Bob, I call from the streets.
Okay, what is your contribution to the show this morning?
So I run the school leadership side. I make some, just like I want to discuss some, but of command them. We don't go 28, 40, and they will take care of the home.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason is many men are not taught.
Mm-hmm.
So they are not taught of how to take care of the home. That is the problem. So some market think for saying, I will go school or college. Now you need to teach for the 30 things as a man, but no, it starts from the home. So many parents they teach them the boy them of how to become man, and that mistake they can cause some boy picking them or man them. So they marry, and then when they go now and marry those, they don't know how to take care of the home, they don't know how to do things where man supposed to do. So many people when they go married. They married as boy picking, then they married as man because they know the things way man for do. Yes, exactly. So for me, when we get to know values as a Christian, you cannot say if you go married, you're a man, and then God not able to lead you first in the first place. So you see, so many people they are not submissive to authority. They're not submit to authority, and also not submit to authority, and then the one draft for get married. Because you married now leadership. And leadership is all about submission. If you not learn submission in the church or in your home, then you not go implement it on your own. It's impossible. So many people are just exactly go married, but then about them, they're not being managed. What will make you a man is the responsibility, the leadership responsibility that you will handle.
Wow.
So now I'm continuing.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Just want me to continue for talk. And
there's some people that they married as boy picking and not as men. That's another new one.
So now we posting the hamburger more they behave like I can just say they married like boy picking.
Yes, so
not as man. But as we were talking, now we cannot. Because if we're going to dwell on tradition or pre-colonial times, we cannot change that. What we can change is now. What we can change is how we think now. What we can change is how we behave now. What we can change is how we teach people now. Because even as it talk about something we talk about it's a people and say we don't go school.
Yeah.
Now they know about leadership or they're going to be
University.
taught.
Hello.
Hello, good
Hello,
morning.
good morning.
Your name outside the call from, please.
Good morning. My name is Hannah. I call from KC.
Okay, what are your contribution to the show this morning?
So I want to talk on pertaining the dirty them where they happen.
Mm-hmm.
So like just like we told have said, like of course you see people that you see person in the gate, they write no peace here.
Mm-hmm.
And some man then go sell so but then go piece back.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I just feel like illiteracy, not to like not for Lambook, not to illiteracy. Because even people that will Lambook, they behave like people that will not Lambook,
Mm-hmm.
which is not done. The Solomon only consider insect, not they consider about the other person.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't piece now, okay, this person, of course you go inhale the scent. Of course, you know say peace scent is not good. But yet still they no say I'm not supposed to piss here, then it go piss here.
Mm-hmm.
Then the same way for dirty the streets. You know only then dirty you ose, or you not go dirty you ose, you understand? In as much as sometimes they see dirty box so na street, like Masada you dirty box. But people that they refuse still for go put the dirty for that to not mind them throw an the streets. Then at the end of the day, when you talk, they go give you the free talk say salon be don already dirty. Salon no be don ever dirty at all because looking from the histories, then salon be
Pictures.
a very clean
Yeah.
street.
Yeah.
Even come down to it, uncle, you know. To let you see dirty, it was not easy. They always be get dumpster or dustbin. So in a way, salon not be ever dirty. Now we the citizens and now we can dirty this the country. We after the history and everything, we the later people now we can dirty this city. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. Please, that will they follow law and order. We sometimes we police self go stop you, say, I swear. And so, una, you see some of these drivers, the bike man there and the other one they back. They one there and they to get problem. They would always have problem in your eyes because you where they drive, you get license. That on one. Hey, then one day, all say no more, then stop we now road, yeah, then no say with the, of course, the police then they do their job. If you don't get license or you don't get your credentials and stuff, they pull you over. Can't park force. You know say you dey drive, you know say you exhaust not good. You know say you fire tire exactly flat. Then thing they all important. So then one day it's not easy. It's not easy, but you in some other countries, you go to Europe, you cannot drive without your license. You can't. Because it's not even safe.
They can't even try it. Like if once you come on salon and go, Imbe no say no they try.
Once you sabi drive safe na ya, when a professional driver, you go yonder, you dey go back learning school. Ask anybody we get motor car overseas. You dey go back learning school and driving school. You dey drive practical and you do the theory part. So then the way they know say you know some of una don't just they drive, una not even know the road conduct. First of all. Me, I not go talk because me not able. I not say where I go driving school or so. Even if you don't go driving school.
They read
and learn, ask questions. But you know, say, okay, if I want to go here, make a traffic.
Some man said they don't see this in one way.
Yeah.
They the way they go that the opposite direction. So any other motor they will go jam now. Then he say, you know, Sabi, and Salon man like right. Me sometimes like you say, before you fight for you guys, can we move forward? Because
you have it for your right, you need to do the right thing. So how exactly that's the thing. Fighting for your right and not doing the right thing. How you want to get your right? Freedom of speech. Na me right. What's in you right? Do you know your right? You are totally 100% believe it. I don't know how to talk. You are wrong, and then you want you right for what reason? That's the question here. And in those days, you dare not do stuff where the chief or where the leaders they don't say. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Oh, we're getting heated.
Your name and also you they call from, please.
Karim Abbas, I call from Waterloo.
Oh, Karim Abbas, welcome to the show. What are your contribution to today's show?
So now they talk about this dirty business, particularly. I really enjoy this show. But,
Thank you.
But now some people know. You see, Salon, a fine country. But I can always say people and say charity begins at home.
Yeah.
If you know land for clean yourself, your mindset,
yeah,
you know they ever clean the streets. So like me, I like for using myself as example. Me now person is it if I eat or drink water anytime, I dey put the plastic inside my bag.
Mm-hmm.
Also because I go see the place dirty, go make I add dirty. Because that one dirty where I go put in, I go make a dirty more.
Mm-hmm.
So the best I can do now for take the plastic and go with me, go left hand and me open. Because now they are the clean.
Mm-hmm.
But people then get this thing for say governments now need for clean the place. Governments now need and it's not the government. It's not the government.
Right.
We not go expect papa for the house. We know how the picking there. We not clean those now, papa for clean those.
Yeah.
You know, right? So if we just change your mindset, see, if I eat dirty na yeah, now me say man back get for affect. If I wait dirty na gutter, we rain too much rain can it cause flooding and we also go flood.
Mm.
If we land and it could be very good for us. But salon now, everybody they think about himself. So because most say that person you not go there that part where like water go na your house.
Yeah.
So you not care. You go litter the street to where dirty na gutter. But at the end of the day, if you can't do the dirty na gutter, most say that you mama or your papa where the different side, the water go meet now.
Yeah.
We need for to think about we self
Yeah.
last. People enforce, then we second. Because if we not stop the way they think like every time now that
We self.
selfish thinking
Yeah.
and me self. Salon go turn all that thing.
Wow.
Right now, Lumbly, as you say, at the end of every day, Masada the car and clean the dirty. But you go see possible come back now. Also, you can leave that dirty in a street man. Just weak, just laziness. And now cleaners and they all over. You get my salon.
Hello.
10,000.
Okay.
But people in just the sense say, that 10,000 na money.
Mm-hmm.
Make I go dump on a street or I go dump on a gutter. We at the end of the day, get for cause malaria.
Yeah.
We get for make if one person sick, you better forget it. So me advice to people now for make we think, say now only we mindset and the change some. Now only way we start the change within we self, from we family, we houses them. We're able to go with the change in our street. Thank you very much. That's my contribution.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. I think he was emphasizing on the fact that we should think about other people. We spoke about that last week. How to be selfless.
Yeah.
Like I said, you should not like someone not putting self last, but yes, you can go second. But yeah, but people put other people first. Think about other people, waiting how they could suffer from what your actions, or what you go do for make other person life better, not for making life go one kind of way. And today, as we say, we talk about traditional leadership, but we come to the conversation. We get just a bit of a twist of even though we cannot change pre-colonial times, the things we loved about it is one, how people were obeying the laws.
Yeah.
Every law we then put, the paramount chief say, on my enter inside us 12 o'clock on Monday go inside us. How people respected laws and how people then take consider their individual responsibility for be accountable and make them law and they work.
Yeah.
And all man be they supervise in company, they watching company. No, like all man and I or make sure say the chief what he say be. Then also how for change your mindset right now. We're waiting at the country right now. And remember saying now we're going for be leaders inside the next 10 and how many years. We go like for the under we own leadership. We will feel like we'll go be better leaders if we continue the way would they be or behave. And lastly, you waiting at home. Remember saying that from there you able to groom up a picking for be leader tomorrow or for be a good and better leader tomorrow. And as father, for set good example, as parents, for set good example, for a girl picking them and boy picking them. And we want to talk about the best problem solver in the country.
Yes.
The best problem solver in the country.
Yes.
And if you want microfinance, you do business, if you say you want you want add part the business money. If you want send money quick, no matter whose country or whose free what's in I don't know, dollar or currency.
Currency, right.
Yes. So I want to talk about the best problem solver in the country. As I don't say before, if you want to do business and your money done, you want to add for the business money.
Yeah.
If you want to send money all over the country, no matter how's currency. If you the bill also you oversee, if you like, you know how many families scam you. If you also want building materials, if you want buy tickets, if you want do procurement and logistics, like you office, you need for me and supply you, or no matter if not AC, building material, anything where you want
to
far.
get it delivered.
If you want me then deliver them for you, then lastly, if you want to do surprise in pastries, in we come to bread, you want me to supply you bread, or if you do get shop and you want me to supply you bread, any kind bread.
Yeah.
They get the best machine for make any kind bread now the country. The best place, the best problem solver, one-time shop, fast delivery, now Dolphin Express.
Dolphin Express.
You can go on Facebook, just type Dolphin Express as in X. PRESS. Then also you can go Kosotong, number 30 Kosotong Junction. As you pass that way for go College of Medicine, you see then just opposite the field, then get shop. More for the one that we want to do microfinance business. Just opposite the field for go Dre. You see the office as you go there, you see as it's not by the field, you see the office right opposite. And also we can be you number one contact. So if you want them number and anything, you can contact me directly on 088971971. You can message me on WhatsApp and we'll get back to you right on to you. And
we could just, time. I hate to say this, but we just get for go. But like today we will talk about, traditional leadership and all of that. We talk about, us following the laws and things that we like before, where, people they know they disrespect or disregard the people that are over them, that are, where they govern them. They were not disrespectful. And also the traditional leaders too, it was not about power. It was not about wealth at a time. It was not about what they could get.
Connection.
But, then they work towards everybody interest.
Yeah.
Basically, that was it. So
this is how we come to the end of today's show. I just want to say thanks to all the one that we comment. And Mr. Ibrahim T. Chroma and Mr. Amara Barcelona, we always love for seeing commenting on the show, and we want for seeing call very soon on likely tomorrow's show. They wait for Una, and we say we appreciate the fact that Una don't deal with you for a very long time, from the very beginning up till now. And we want to say thank you to all we listeners all over Sierra Leone. Una, thank you for the part of the Brunch show every Monday to Friday. And this is how we come to the close of today's show. And this is how we bring the curtains down. And I was your host, Mary Coleman. I was here with
Liora.
And we say
bye.